Hello everyone, let's have ourselves a chat. I'm John from Rusty Chains, and today our chat is about the wave of Payday 3 news we got today. Now first things first, we haven't really done a blog news recap thing before, but if you're interested in us doing more of these in the future, let us know in the comments. Alright, with that said, our blog starts off as follows. Get ready to pull off the ultimate score. Payday 3 Anniversary Update Part 2 is the latest free content drop for the fantasy co-op heist shooter and is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC on 30th of October 2024. So immediately we have a date, which is awesome. We know exactly when it's coming. We can be excited. Now, they do call it a content drop, and they go over what's in this update later down the blog, and I don't really agree with it being called a content update. More on that in a bit. Loaded with enhancements, new features, and community-driven requests, this expansive update will ensure your next heist is the smoothest getaway yet. In addition, Payday 3 is rolling out the Year 1 Edition and Year 1 Pass, your all-access ticket for those serious about mastering the art of the heist. The definitive Year 1 Edition is the perfect entry point for newcomers, offering the base game along with every piece of paid and free content released since launch. For existing heisters, the Year 1 Pass ensures access to all the latest content, including the 4 gripping expansions, Syntax Error, Boys in Blue, Houston Breakout, and Fear and Greed. So now that we know there's a new edition coming, that bundles everything nicely if they move away from the Gold Edition being just the Year 1 content going forward. And this doesn't mention it, but they actually did a price drop on Steam. The base game is $30, right now the Gold Edition is $60. Those aren't marked as a sale, those are marked as the base price for Payday 3 right now. And I think those are great prices. $30 is a very good deal for Payday 3. $60 for Gold Edition is a much fairer price, and I very much recommend that to anyone. So that's definitely worth checking out. The blog continues on to say, as a bonus for fans, a legacy heist will return later this year for free, allowing all players to relive one of the game's most popular challenges. First of all, that's awesome. Having a legacy heist back for free is really cool, and that means the amount of post-launch free heists is now the amount of post-launch paid heists, which is really, really good for players who just get that base edition, which, like I mentioned, is now a cool $30. Some of the partners know which one this is, which legacy heist this is, so I'm not going to speculate or drop any hints. I'm just going to move on, but I'm very excited. Additionally, a brand new paid character pack will be released, offering heisters and operators the tools they need to stay ahead of the law. Whether you're a newcomer or a hardened criminal, it's time to relive or rediscover some of the most explosive heists of the year. I'm sure reading paid character pack stings a little bit for a lot of people. This is the first paid character for Payday 3. We've had 2 free post-launch characters. Again, I've probably got a pretty good idea who this one is, so I'm not gonna speculate or tease anything. Just my thinking at it, looking at a paid character, is they need to justify it a bit in terms of content, right? Because we get the heister, yes, but in Payday 3, so far heisters that have released have not had a unique weapon. They've had an exclusive set, a preset version of an existing weapon. So if I'm paying for a character, I would like to see a unique weapon, or more than just the heister themselves and a preset. So I'm hoping there's a substantial offering, or it's priced fairly. But when this is out, I'll talk more in depth about it. But again, I've got a fairly decent idea, so I'm not going to go into any more detail than that. So, jumping into the next section, it mentions free updates. Payday 3 Anniversary Part 2 gives players a powerful lineup of free improvements and features, ensuring the heisting experience is more immersive than ever before, including Server Browser. The much sought after Server Browser returns. Pick freely with or without filters, and dive straight into the action with the perfect crew. Cross-platform VoIP and text chat. Communication is key to any successful heist. Whether it's the panicked cries of your team being gunned down, the sweet sound of coordination, or the heroic rescue, you'll hear it all. UI update. Payday 3 now has a revamped UI to complement the brand new content and features released this past year. Lobby Kick. Manage your lobby and control exactly who you want in your heist. That's the one I think I'm most excited for aside from the server browser. We are very much overdue for a lot of these features, and it's great to see them. Now, they also mentioned some new Twitch drops where you watch streams and get in-game cosmetics for free. We will be streaming that day on the Rusty Chains Twitch channel, so be sure to check that out, link below. And they also add new masks. Get spooky with a new Halloween mask, or freshen up your heisting attire with 2 new masks of the week. Now, this is a great update. A lot of it is very exciting to see. But earlier they called it a content update, and none of this is new gameplay content. This is all great quality of life stuff, but I wouldn't call this a content drop, and I feel it's a little misleading that they did so. Now, the last section of the blog is just a recap of everything included in the Year 1 edition, which, again, I highly recommend. I'm not paid to say this. I'm not required to say this as a Starbreeze partner. And again, I've been highly critical of them in the past as a Starbreeze partner, including in this video just a few seconds ago. But I do think they've really narrowed Payday 3 to a place where they're asking for very fair prices for what's on offer. The game is getting better and better. They even mentioned in this blog that the recent reviews are mostly positive, and I think that's earned. There really is a sick comeback story happening here for Payday 3. And I think if we all hang in there and support it, this game is going to really end up being something special. It's on the right track, and I'm very excited for where Year 2 is going. So that's it for today, and until next time, don't forget to spread that happy and stay rusty.